Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to another Kim and the Crease podcast number 124. My name is Kim, also known as Isles Girl 3. We are here to talk everything Islanders, anything hockey going on, but mostly Islanders, as you guys know, my loves. And we got a lot to talk about with the New York Islanders over this past week. The Islanders on a 3-game win streak right now, killing it, and we need to continue it to come after the Philadelphia Flyers. And for an update for all of you today, it is right now March 4th. But the update today is that the Philadelphia Flyers did gain a point. I'm alive. Yes, I'm alive. The Philadelphia Flyers did gain a point tonight against the St. Louis Blues because, God forbid, the Blues just won in regulation. But, yeah, no. So they lost in a shootout tonight. So good. They did get the loser point, but that's better than them having 2 points. So I will take that. Hello. Yeah, sorry, I didn't do it yesterday. I was on 3 hours of sleep after everything going on with the game. I got back from the game Saturday against the Boston Bruins at like 2 a.m. and I passed out bad. And I was up 3 hours of sleep and then I worked the whole day. I'm still tired. I'm still recovering from that game. But going on from there, I worked the whole day and then I was just done. So that's why I didn't do yesterday. I put it on the Discord. You guys said it was fine, that you didn't mind if I did today. So I wasn't too concerned about starting late. So I appreciate you guys for giving me some leeway there. So appreciate it. Hold on. I'm just gonna grab my water that is just chilling down there. Hold up. All right. Thank you. Hello, guys. I see everyone just coming into the chat. It's good to see you. Flyers own New York. Okay. I don't see why. They're very. Wait, you could see what's in here. It's water, but it looks like vodka. How could you see it's clear liquid? How did you even see that, bro? Like, whew. Yeah, that goal tonight by freaking, was it Barkov who did that on the? That was nuts. But yeah, we got look with the Islanders. What the fuck with this Islanders Boston game? I feel like we just have to start out with that because that to me was absolute chaos and insanity. What was with that Islander Boston game? I did not recognize my own damn team. We outplayed one of the best teams in the goddamn league. Like, holy shit. Boston, usually for the Islanders, is a huge problem. Usually we have a huge problems with Boston. And we destroyed them. It was amazing. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to the Isles fan for but like, it's just in the first 10 minutes of the game, Paul Mary said, hold my beer. Natural fucking hat trick by Paul Mary. I was like, hello. Nice to meet you, Mr. Kyle Palmieri, that wants to come into go God mode. Holy shit. And you know what? That third goal, though, I think was extra amazing. Because Pulock was the one that had the main assist for the third Palmieri goal. But I thought this was such a smart play by him. I think it needs more attention. Ryan Pulock has the puck, right? And he sees Palmieri going towards the net. Now he knows he doesn't have a direct shot on that net. So he does like a shot pass. So he makes the reflection to go to hopefully to Palmieri. But number one, like, he just shoots it at the net, which is number one, always love. But he knew it would reflect off Omar to go back to Palmieri there. Like, that is such a smart goddamn play. That third goal is, I would say, more due to Pulock's brilliance reading the play. It was gorgeousness the way we played against Boston. And so I was so stoked about that. We'll go around to the rough news later. I'm gonna talk Islanders first. And then, Anders Lee with his goal, Brock Nelson with his goal. I mean, it was just a night. And you know what? We come off that first period up 3-0. You have a very big lead early in the game that can easily be broken down. No lead is safe with this team. And the Islanders fans, we know that well. Just because we have a lead means jack. It means jack. So, going into the second period, I was nervous as hell because how many times have this team turned around and said, JK, we're going to give up the lead or we're going to destroy it. Like, the way to say we're here to keep this lead and stay is by scoring another goal. And that's exactly what the Islanders did. That's exactly what they did with Lee and Nelson. Is they came out and they scored 2 more on top of it, saying, you're not coming back in this game. And that was freaking fantastic. That's exactly how you want to play it, and that's exactly what the Islanders needed to do. Another thing, in the third period, and Boston was trying to get back this game. I think they were like, if we can get power plays, oh, I told you I'm so tired. They were like, if we can get power plays, we can get back into this game because they know our power play sucks ass. No, it really kind of does. Like, I can't even say it don't. But they wanted the power plays, and they tried to get under our skin in the third period. They did that big hit to Paul Murray. They were hitting, they were tussling in the corners, and the Islanders did not let them gain that advantage being under their skin. They did not let themselves get riled. And that kept them, the game how it was. It pissed off the Bruins players because they were trying to get under our skin. They were trying to make us make mistakes to cause penalties. And if anything, they called them. I mean, Geeky, after he was called, slammed his stick into the boards because he knew he effed up. And I loved it. Geeky was mad, bro. All the water. I'm so dehydrated. Guys. Oh, man. But that was something I was really proud about. Another thing, defensively, if we're going to talk about defensive Islanders, that love me some discipline hockey. Facts, Mark. But we're going to talk more about it with discipline in the defensive zone. The man-to-man coverage, so much better. We know WoW had them get started on man-to-man coverage, but seeing them accomplish it was something else. We had, one forward came back to cover the 3 in the back, and 2 forwards stayed at the points taking care of the guys at the 2 defensemen at the blue lines. So when they got passed back, they were right on top of them to make a mistake right at the blue line. And oh my god, the chances. 2-on-1s. Islanders with how many 2-on-1 chances? Like, our breakouts, catching them on change it. Like, it was just, they made one big chance mistake, which the Bruins did end up scoring on. It was a great goal. There's nothing to take away from that. But Sorokin came up big in moments that we needed him to. This team defensively was so strong. Like, it was the strongest and most unified game I have seen the Islanders play all season. Like, there was just one play that they ended up scoring on that I didn't like. Rarely in that game did I go, oh, I didn't really like that. Like, it was just nuts. Like, I actually enjoyed 3 periods of hockey. And it felt so good. It just felt so good. Oh my god, I could not believe that was the New York Islanders and that they were playing like that. I was so proud as a fan. So proud as a fan. But yeah, the Blues didn't come through with us tonight. We need to beat the Blues tomorrow. There's no question about that. Every game is a must win from this point. Every single one. Get us a 10-game win streak, please. That would be so sick. I know the Rangers just did it. But yeah, that would be so sick. I can't see anything right now through my glasses. Hold on. I gotta use my shirt here. I can't see anything through my glasses. Just like I'm looking through. Oh, that is so much better. I need y'all to be. I know Nashville definitely wants us. Yeah, I know the Golden Knights because I got Aiden Hill in net and he's killing me on fantasy. Oh, man. Hope the Preds are they on an 8-game win streak? Jesus Christ. Whew. I'll just root for your team if Vegas doesn't enter into the playoffs. Hey, we accept everybody, yo. Come and join. But yeah, no, it's if we can get into the playoffs at this point, but we got to make a nice run here. We absolutely just bullied the crap out of the Bruins. Loved it. Yeah, no facts. Like, it was just, and no one could get, and you know what was even greater? Like, they were trying to get under skin. I saw Marchand. I put, if you guys know, I talk about Stefan Rosner like every freaking time, but like we were in his Twitter space. He does the Twitter spaces pre and post game for, all your questions. And like his Wi-Fi like died during the space, and me and like 2 other fans took over the space. I talked about it on there. I have it on video. It's fucking hilarious, but because it's all recorded. But I said like it was amazing because like Kyle Palmieri, like Marchand was trying to get under Palmieri's skin. Like he came at him like poking him with the stick. Palmieri turns, just grabs Marchand's stick and goes. Saw it. He just let it go. He just completely let it go. Or like, because they were starting it with us. So Palmer just turned and goes, bitch. Like, and then fucking Casey. They were coming at Casey. They were going between the benches, and that's when Lee almost had his possible second goal of the game right there. It was nuts. Just when you can get under the Boston Bruins skin. Yes. You guys are almost there. Your team just needs 5 straight wins. I hope so, Jay. But really, that showed me something right there, and I think it showed all Islanders fans. When we stick to Watt's system, when we all 4 lines are generating, we're a scary fucking team. Like, people don't realize the Islanders are a scary fucking. We had the leads in how many fucking games? How many OT losses do you see there? How many OT? What do we have? 15? I'm gonna actually get it. 14. Okay, damn close. By the way, the Boston Bruins have the same amount of OT losses, mind you, but we have 14 losses in OT. That's the 14 points right there. When most of them were gonna be wins, most of them. If the Islanders had won, we'd be right next to the Rangers. We would be right next and to 14 times 2. We would be up there. We would be a first place team. It's just about finding our system, finding that depth. These new lines have coagulated, and it's gelled, and it's worked. Nelson on this first line. Casey Tzidikis finally being upgraded from the 4th line. I'm sorry, but Martin and Clutterbuck were holding him back. He looks, and you know what? Kyle McLean is the grit that I love on that 4th line. I love his addition to the team. They're adapting to Watt's system. These new lines he's created are gelling like crazy, and it's working. And it's fun. And they're shooting. And it makes me so happy. But we have to go back. We have to go back in these last few wins, though, because it's been nuts, guys. Hold on. I got to go back here because we got to talk about the previous ones. Hold on. February. But the win that we did versus Dallas, that OT winner versus Dallas. Holy shit. Coagulated. Vocabulary word Nige. It's more, we use it a lot with nursing, like medical field, coagulated, because we talk about blood a lot. So search coagulated. But you'll see what I mean. But the Dallas OT winner. Holy shit. And you know what? That game was a little bit rough on us, but Matthew Barzal, he was just that man right there. Matthew effing Barzal. Snorlax couldn't even handle it. I think I just slapped Snorlax. But that man, he wants it every single game. And he was on the ice for 50 seconds in that OT. I posted it on Twitter of how long he had puck possession, kept puck possession, moving around the ice, and until he found that open man within, Jamie Benn was so focused on Barzal, which he lost Horvat behind him and 1-2 winner. Barzal couldn't even celebrate. He was so exhausted. It was just like Jason Robertson when he like passed out after he won an OT. Like that was Matthew Barzell after he got that game-winning assist. Like it was just nuts his dedication right there. It's just been absolutely freaking fantastic. And then Detroit. I mean, Detroit, we had the lead. We blew the lead. Shocker! I mean, everyone was just like, yep, this is Islanders. But here's the thing, we won in regulation. That was the big game changer, I would say, this week, is we won one in OT. We got to a game where it was looking like OT, and then we buried it. And then guys, did you see what happened? Did you see the miracle on ice that happened against Detroit? Did you see the miracle on ice? I'll give you one hint. It involves Pierre Engvall. I want to see who comes up with the chat with it. What was the miracle on ice that happened for the New York Islanders against Detroit? Who can put it up? There it is. There it is. Lefty wins. The empty net. Oh, the empty net. Go. The Islanders' first empty net goal. 59 games in, the Islanders score an empty net goal. I should not be as excited about that as I truly am right now. Oh my god. And Patrick Waugh's reaction to it was even better. They were like, Andrew Gross asked him after the game if he knew that was our first empty netter of the season. And and Waugh goes like, yeah, he's like, they told me. I couldn't even believe it. Like, yeah, no, I don't blame you, bud. I don't even fucking blame you. Oh my god. I was laughing my ass off. It was amazing. It's about time for the Owls facts. Oh my god. But that Detroit game, we pushed back every single time they came to tie it back up. We pushed back, we got the goals, we won the game. And now I was very proud of them. And Detroit was on like a win streak, I think, when we faced them. I think we killed their win streak when we won that game against Detroit or something like that. I know there was one team that we like killed a win streak on. Not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. I was nervous. Empire, I think the funniest thing about that empty net goal was the fact that, yeah, 6 game win streak. See, I was right. Thank you, Prince Chicken Wings. Yeah, okay, so we did. I'm not tripping. We did kill Detroit's 6-game win streak. But I think the funniest thing about that empty net goal was the fact that Pierre Engvall skated all the way down in front of the net until there was no possible way he could miss. He was like, there is nothing stopping me from getting this open net goal. There is nothing. And I think that was probably the funniest part about that goal, is that he was like, nah, I ain't gonna risk it. Like, he had to, yeah. Addie says it perfectly right here. He was like, he had to make sure he had it. Brandenburg wanted him to take the slap shot. Nah, bro. Oh my god. The Senators fans popping in the chat if that happened. Jesus Christ. Man had to be thorough. Mark Mancini. He had to be thorough. Facts. Ah. It was a good game versus the Islanders. Yeah, baby. That was a beautiful game. I just talked about the Bruins game recently. Like, there was nothing more beautiful than that Bruins game, man. I've never seen them play a complete game like that in so long. And the last time, I don't know if David's in the chat, because he always can get the stats for me. David is nuts. But I think the last time the Islanders had a natural hat trick was 2019, Matthew Barzell against the Toronto Maple Leafs in Toronto. He had a natural hat trick that game. We won the game 4-0. I'm like 100% sure that was the last time someone on the Islanders scored a natural hat trick. And with Palmieri, that was his third hat trick in his career, first with the Islanders. Ugh. Everyone's, yeah. Victor's like, I put some Imagine Dragons. Yeah. Whatever gets you pumped. I'm wearing Bad Omens. Like, you're talking about, I got my Bad Omens. I pumped some Bad Omens in the car after that win, man. I was pumped. David goes, give me a sec. He's like, I got you. Yeah, we had one Bruins fan in front of us that was, being rude. There were some that were great that were there, but, yeah, a lot of Bruins fans got the wind knocked out of their sails. Damn, Empire. Man's hurt, and you're gonna go after Mayfield? Jesus Christ. Jeez. Aho's been Aho. I felt like he did pretty good. I'm still watching his falls once per game. He basically dunked it in the net. Yeah, I guess you went and saw what I was talking about with that Pierre Engvall goal. Yeah, he basically did. But he was like, I ain't missing this. He was like, nah. Oh man, but now we go against the Blues, and then we gotta go from there. We gotta start piling up these wins. I think this every game is just a must win. I don't care anymore. Everyone's like, oh, you say that for every game. I don't care. Every game's a must win. And the next ones we have are St. Louis, San Jose next Sunday against Anaheim, and then a back-to-back. It's Anaheim and then the Kings. So it's gonna be a tough schedule, but I think we can hit it. It's gonna be a tough schedule. No, actually, no. It's gonna be an okay schedule, and LA's been falling off a bit, so I'm not as concerned. But I feel like the thing that I worry. Here's the thing I worry about with the New York Islanders. This is my biggest thing that I am worried about going into this schedule because yes, it looks easy. But what do the Islanders love doing more than anything? Playing down to their opponent. We lost against San Jose at home the last time we played them. We almost lost against Anaheim. They got freaking shorty by freaking Holmstrom. And we lost against San Jose last time we played them. So we got to pick up the pace. I think like the Islanders, the one thing they do is they play up to their opponents and they play down to their opponents. So they got to wake up and make sure that they play their game in general, especially going against these three teams. They got to do this. They got to bring it home. But also next Sunday, hopefully I can get home in time for you guys to do like maybe I'll do a stream of the I feel like it may be too close. I feel like I'll just do a podcast after the Anaheim game with you guys if you guys are down for that. Because Sunday, I am also going to be going to the Bridgeport Islanders game. So the Bridgeport Islanders have a game next Sunday at 3 p.m. I'm going to be going to, and the Islanders play that night at 8 p.m. So I'm going to be going and hitting up both games. So if any, because I think I'm not going to be home in time for the start of the Ducks game. So if anything, I will do a podcast after that game so that we can go through everything Islanders that day. We can go through Bridgeport. We can go through the Anaheim game. I'll do the podcast after the ending of the Anaheim game. How about that? Do you guys want that? After the end of the Anaheim game, I will, or should I start the podcast technically during the Anaheim game? Like, how do you want me to do this? Because it's going to go past 10 o'clock. John just says yes. How do you guys want me to set this up? Do you want me to podcast during the Anaheim game? Do you want me to do the podcast after works? Okay. Depends on the score. I like that, Prince Chicken Wings. Is it an away game? Yes, it's an away game. You think I would miss an Islanders home game? You want crack? I just wish the Isles win. Me and my mom love seeing her reactions. Thanks, Jay. Which obviously make us jealous because that's how we should feel as well when we win. Everyone's fandom's different. I'm just very loud and proud. You don't like. I feel like SpongeBob. I am ugly and I am proud. Like, everyone's different. Everyone likes celebrating in different ways. I'm just egregious about it. Like, I'm very ostentatious when it comes to my celebrations, but I mean, you don't have to celebrate that way. Everyone celebrates in their own way. Last natural hat trick before Palmieri's was JG Pageau, April 3rd, 2022 against the Devils. Huh. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. I like how David gets these stats for me. He actually gets it. Yo, that's actually nuts. But I can do it after the game. That's no problem. Last time before Palms, JG Pageau, April 3rd, 2022 against the Devils. Huh. That's interesting. Why don't I remember that? We must have, lost. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to look this up now. What was the score of that game against the Devils? All right. We got April 3rd, 2022. JG Pageau. I want to see if it comes up. Oh, we just won 4-3. Woo! We just won that game 4-3. Oh, you know what? They almost came back and won the game. That's what happened. They almost came back and won the game. That's what happened. Okay. But we still won. Oh, he just showed me. Was that the Corey Schneider game? I'm not 100% sure, honestly. It might have been. Pageau needs to contribute more. Come on, man. I feel like with these new lines, Pageau is contributing a lot more. I want to see more with JG Pageau with these new lines, but I feel like he's contributing a lot more than he has in the past with the new line setup. I got a boo Bennington tomorrow. That's no problem, Josh. That is absolutely no problem. That'll be my pleasure. I'm going to be going to the game after work, though, so I'm going to be running from work again. So, yeah. Darkness is not happy. I will boo him on the bench. When do playoff teams start getting announced? So, Jay, when it gets towards the end of the season, when teams have, configured enough points that there's no way they'll miss the playoffs is when they are going to be put as clinched. Schneider was in net for the Isles. Dawes for the new. Schneider was in net for the Isles. Yay! Go Schneid! I'm so happy for Schneid. I miss Schneid. I think that was in overtime when the Devils thought they won, but the goal got back after. Lefty, it didn't go to overtime that game. That game did not go to overtime. I looked at it. That was not an overtime game. You remember he caught the hat? That's right, Empire. He did. I remember that. He caught the hat on a stick. That's so right. I remember someone throwing a hat and he caught it on his stick. Nah, thank you for reminding me. That puts me back. Okay, that actually, thank you. That takes me back to it. Okay, thank you. I do remember that. 41-25. Yeah, Darkness. Jesus Christ. But I do consider. I mean, I'm happy with them getting anything less than 2. So I've never been this frustrated watching hockey in my life. Thinking every night for the Blackhawks. I mean, Windy City, you're rebuilding. You're still rebuilding. It's gonna be frustrating because they're not gonna be winning. I would say just look and be happy for the future of the team. I totally did not miss. That's gonna happen. It's the patience sucks, but it will be worth it in time. We're in a stretch of 5 games in 7 nights. Well, then I hope that the Islanders take advantage of that. So when something like that happens, I'm hoping the Islanders can take advantage of that. Am I a fan of Rempe? I hope that kid doesn't get CTE before the freaking age of 23. Jesus Christ. He's tough, but he needs to relax a little bit. And then he dropped it with Reeves, and he said no to Reeves, and then still dropped it with Reeves. I'm like, this kid needs to relax a little bit. Whew. You've won cups. But yeah, I just worry about the kid's health. It's like the biggest thing with Rempe for me. I saw his face, and I'm like, oh my god, someone save this kid. He got the okay from the bench. I don't care who. I don't know about that. I wouldn't have given him the okay. I would have been like, you need one night to fucking heal. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. I would have been like, give yourself a night, bud. Going up from that, we can talk about what finally happened with the Devils. Devils fans, I see you in the chat. Lindy Ruff finally fired for the Devils. Right after he just got this extension in October. Just signed an extension with the Devils in October to be fired now in March. Yeah, it was rough for Lindy. Fans were calling from his head for months. I know Jordan said he felt like it was like goaltending that led him down, but like, yeah, it's I don't know how to feel about the rough situation. The deadline's been boring so far. I didn't expect much with it. I know they held off Wenberg. Apparently, Wenberg's going to be traded to either what did they say? It was like Avalanche and Toronto. We're looking at Wenberg. I'm pretty sure those were the two teams involved with a possible Wenberg trade. Teams have battered with injuries too. Yeah, the Devils have been destroyed with injuries as well. So close to the deadline, end of the season. Yeah. Avalanche in New York. Oh, it's the New York Rangers. Okay. The New York Rangers were not option for Wenberg. Got it. Jordan says, which I don't want. And I know the Islanders' choices were possible. I don't think the Islanders are selling. And someone, Elliot Friedman said today on 32 Thoughts. Elliot Friedman said that Lou Lamoriello would rather gnaw off his own arm than trade Brock Nelson. So don't expect to see Brock Nelson traded anywhere. That like, there's no fucking way. That someone said Lou would rather see his own arm gnawed off before he traded someone like Brock Nelson, which to me is like, wow, like damn. So I'm not worried about Brock Nelson being moved anywhere. I didn't want Brock traded. I don't think the Islanders sell. Just honestly, I don't think the Islanders sell. I think Lou will do something to add to this team if he sees it. Addie said, "Rip Lou's arm." Then I think if he will add to this team if he sees an opportunity to. So if we stand pat at the deadline, I won't be shocked. I could see the Islanders standing pat at the deadline, but there's something that would be insane. Would be like getting something like Jordan Eberle back. Imagine getting Jordan Eberle back. Matt Barzell, I think, would like shit his pants. But Eberle is on the list. Anthony Duclair is another one that is big on my list. I would be so down for someone like an Anthony Duclair. Oh. Yeah, I'm sure we'll give up a first round draft pick. I mean, that's Lou's specialty. To just give away our first round draft picks like candy. He hasn't traded the first round pick yet. He could do it if I hit the draft. Also, very true. Yeah, but that's the big thing about the trade deadline. I mean, we're not gonna know anything about the Islanders. We're not gonna know jack shit. And I'm not the best at saying, "Oh, we should trade for that. We should trade for this." It's not really my specialty. If anything, I would. Everly is working on an extension. Damn it. Oh well. Wait, where did you see that Everly's working on an extension? I'm so curious. Eberle extension. I think the owner stepped in. Yeah, yeah, they were like, nope. Latest. I need latest. Mm-hmm. The Kraken Canada said, honestly, see Schultz, Tatar, and Yamamoto being top of Wenberg at the deadline. Truly believe Eberle is going to sign an extension. Here it says Kraken notes from Friedman. Kraken seem prepared to keep Eberle if extension not done by Friday. Even if extension's not done by Friday. Okay, so that was on Elliot Friedman's 32 thoughts as well. But he's still possible. Declared Kubalik and Eric Johnson. And I don't really want Tarasenko. I really don't. You think Beauvillier is going to definitely get traded from Blackhawks? I mean, it's definitely a possibility. Personally, you know what, Josh? I did hear a rumor that the Devils were looking into UC Saros. So I think it's a possibility that UC Saros gets traded to the Devils. Former future Islander Vladimir Tarasenko. I'd hate to be in that shithole too long. Yo, free Bo. I feel so bad. The drop off of Anthony Beauvillier has actually been like really sad. Our poor Bo. And he will forever just be a legend on Long Island. I mean, he will forever be a legend with his goal. That OT winning goal against the Lightning. Like that is ever ingrained in my soul, that goal. Like he will always forever be like a legend. Do we play Chicago? Did we already play Chicago at home? Whew. Sorry about that. Not sure. No, we play Chicago April 2nd at home. Beauvillier's coming back that day if he stays with Boston. If he stays with the Blackhawks. Would like Beauvillier back because he's terrible. He's terrible in Chicago. I saw he played beside Connor Bedard. Get that trade value up. But yeah, Bo returns to Long Island April 2nd if he stays on the Blackhawks. Oh, but yeah. Bremen said that New Jersey would look into getting Markstrom either by Friday or over the offseason. Wow. Markstrom, really? Markstrom can be really good, but he can be also very irresponsible with the puck. That's the only thing about Markstrom. He can be a terrific goaltender, but his irresponsibility on the puck is also very bad. Windy City, I know. It's been really sad. I feel bad for Anthony Bo. But yeah, no, I was more pulling for the Devils to go for UC Saros. Actually. I guess Barry Trotz wasn't too happy with the offer for him or something. I don't know. Because that's the last thing I heard. Yeah, Addie, this is the epitome of Jacob Markstrom. Like, you're told to attend the goal. Devils could trade for Ken Appleby. I heard they wanted a 10. They're not going to take fucking Ken Appleby, fucking AHL goaltender. What would they want with Appleby? Yeah, Darkness. The problem is there's no place for Bo. We have no place for Bo on the team. Honestly. And I'm not missing him. It's so bad because I love Beauvillier. I do. But if we're talking about team, I don't miss him. Barry won't trade Saros unless he can't. Yeah, no. And you know what? He's smart like that. He wants to help the Predators, not destroy them. Rangers extended quick. Yes, I did. I did see that. I sent that to you, Jordan. Why the hell are you telling me about that? I sent that to you. Both scored in the old barn. Yeah, enough facts. It's well deserved. And you know what? It's a 1 year, like, times 1 point something. It's a good deal. It's an absolute brilliant deal. I don't think we move Bush without an absolute haul. I don't think you should without an absolute haul. But yeah, nothing really much else to say. I mean, the Islanders did well. Like, usually I fill up the time because I'm yelling at the team and things they should do, but it's like mostly like it's been we're good. We've been so good. But we got to take advantage tomorrow. We have to take advantage of a tired team tomorrow. If they can come out the ball rolling like they did against Boston, oh, this is going to be a good game. This will be a good game. But we have to keep the ball rolling like we did against Boston. That's the team I want to see every single night from now on. Just come out guns a-blazing. Trust me, the only thing I want in life is to beat teams in regulation. That is the only thing I want in life to make me happy. Okay? I feel you there. Hopefully we can get a win. We just, everything's must win. Everything. Play your hearts out. Give it to, and it's a home game. It's a home game. Give it to us fans. We want this. We need this. Don't break our hearts. Please don't. But yeah, it's gonna be rough and tough. If only we didn't have a shit coach for most of the year. Listen, Lefty, I said this before, and I've said this. I will say it again. We should have fired Lane in November. Should have happened in fucking November. At least it's fine. I mean, at least it was finally done. But if we miss playoffs, I will blame Lou for not firing him faster. Just saying. Windy City. Oof. I think Bovilla could be in his last team in the NHL if the Blackhawks can't move him at the deadline because he's on a contract year, been injured, and looked really bad. I mean, you're not wrong. I feel like he could possibly stay with the Blackhawks. I haven't heard him in much trade talks. Which team was more of a hack? Which coach was more of a hack? Definitely Lane Lambert. You can't put that on Lindy. Bo also has a rough salary. Yeah, he does. I really do feel for Bo, though. He's such an amazing person. I don't know what's going wrong with him, man. It's been rough for Bo, and I feel for him. You know who could win the cup and that no one talks about? The Jets. I just realized. I'll just put up that by Josh. I haven't really paid too much attention to the Jets. Honestly. Where are they in the league? 5th place in the league, 83 points. Yeah, they're doing quite nice for themselves. They were a good, legitimate team. That's no doubt in my mind. They're 1st place in the Central. I don't pay too much mind to the Central, honestly. So that's why I guess I haven't been looking as much. But yeah. And Nashville is in the 2nd wildcard spot in the West. But yeah, no, definitely. They could definitely make a deep playoff run. I'm just been like lazy, not been looking at too much West. I've been keeping my eye on the East, especially being an Islanders fan in this try for the wild card race. We've been watching the East a lot. Florida's not winning the cup, says Najee. Ooh, okay. Oh, yes, the Jets are a very good team. And Florida can. I look at the goal that Florida scored tonight. I mean, they can be very scary. I did the math. The Blackhawks are on pace for the worst season in Blackhawks history. Oof. This rebuild's going tough for them. Another 1st-round pick? We need to put the pedal to the metal on the Blues. No hesitation, just like we played the Empire. I said that, man. I said that's the biggest thing with the New York Islanders right now is that we just need to give it our all right now. Hey, that's Miller, not the Panthers. Now, that was also a really. I don't know if you can really blame Miller for that goal against the Panthers. When Miller had his man, your second defenseman did not. And he did. I mean, the number one, the pass itself was fucking nuts. And number two, your other. I don't know. Was that Truba? Supposed to be Truba? He didn't have his man. So I don't know if you can really blame that one on Miller. Sam Seam in South Park could put that dude in a spin. Red wings, red wings. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. I just reminded me of when they get where the Red Wings wreck the little kids. I hate you, coach. I hate you. Fox, I think, but Miller still got cooked. I mean, I don't. He got cooked, but like that was just like an insane. I don't know if I can really blame Miller there. That was just an insanity play. I really don't think you can blame him there. Although he did his signature push. Tommy, you blew it. You had it all and you blew it. Bobby sends in the 5. What's up? Says, hello, Kim. Vancouver has come out of nowhere this season from what I have seen in the standings. Also, Florida is, I'm guessing you meant playing really well. Not planning. Yeah, no, Vancouver was definitely one of those teams that came out this year and you're like, oh shit. Like, okay, it was not like Vancouver. How you doing? Like, definitely was one of those teams this year that like came and just awoke. Also, can we talk about the revival of the Green Men coming back? I think everyone in the league was celebrating the Green Men coming back in Vancouver. That was so much fun to watch. Them coming back in their usual spots next to the penalty box. Yo, the Green Men coming back in and coming in strong. That was so awesome to see. They were so much fun. I miss the Green Men. So that coming back for that game was awesome. But Bobby, thank you so much for that 5. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, they have definitely come out. In Florida, I mean, we knew from last season, they made it to the finals last season. They were gonna come out and be a strong team this year. What's up? What's up? Someone said Florida Vancouver Cup. Interesting take, Tommy. He thinks Florida Vancouver. And he says, hi, how you doing? We need a non-Floridian team in the Stanley Cup. Back. I agree. That'd be great. Oh, Wendy says, I hated the Green Men in the Blackhawks Canucks rivalry days, but it's nice to see them back. I love them. I love that. It's just the fun they had. When the Flyers, when they had the power outage. Oh, geez. I wonder. I was like, that must have been felt really weird. So that's crazy. I was there when they had the mic's not working. Oh, there it is. Vancouver at Winnipeg won't get to the final because they have inexperience. Still make Cinderella runs. The Green Men were the first to follow me on Twitter. No shit, Addie. Let's kick ass. Soda, what? Darkness says my hot take is LA wins the West. Yeah, that's a big hot take. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I can agree with that one. I'm not too sure about that one. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, that was a little weird. But anything last minute questions? I might just wrap this one up early. Thank you guys for letting me do this today, though, because I just passed out last night of pure exhaustion. Any questions? I'm gonna give it a minute because I know there's a lag. Darkness said he thought LA was winning the cup at the start of the year, so he's got to stick to his guns. Hot take: the team with 16 playoff wins will win the Wow, really, Prince Chicken Wings? I never could have guessed that. Isles play Winnipeg at home soon. Let me look it up on the calendar. We can see when that is. Weenie Peak. We play Ottawa at Detroit. I don't see the Jets. I don't see Winnipeg for the last games of the season. Oh, there it is, 23rd of March. JK. Ew, it's a day game! No! No! Who did this? Who made a 1 p.m. game? 1 p.m.? Who scheduled this? Who scheduled this? 1 p.m. Oh my god. We're dead. We're fucking dead. Islanders are dead. 1 p.m. day game. Screw. No! What? The week before at 12:30. No. 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 The 16th, Ottawa, 12:30. I have to wake my ass up at like 8 in the morning to go see the New York Islanders. Then the next day we play the Rangers at 1 p.m. for next Saturday to play the Winnipeg at 1 p.m. and then the Devils at 5. What is this schedule? Oh, that is actually gross. Sleep outside UBS problem. Yeah, honestly. Who made this fucking schedule? Oh my god. Oh my, and we play the New York Rangers in April 13th on a Saturday at 12:30 again. Why are you doing 12:30 games? Why? No one's getting hyped for that, especially at 12:30. Are you stupid? Oh. 12:30 rivalry game. You made a rivalry game at 12:30. Are you stupid? Oh, Jesus Christ. That is so many day games. That is so many day games. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, I got so mad that my lights started getting mad too. When did my lights start flash? Sorry. Yo, my lights got mad too. Jesus, who did that? If I'm gonna do a stream, we play at Emily Arena. So the 30th. The 30th of March. Let me get up my nurse grid. Oh, I'm working that day. What time's the game? 7 o'clock. Ah! I am working that day. That sucks. It would have to be a late stream because I'm working the 30th. We all know who's gonna win St. Patrick's Day game. Alright. I want to go to Senators games, then go! Who cares? Who knows? They may win that night. Alright, any other last minute questions? Well, I took my daughter last year to her first Islanders game, day game versus the Red Wings, and we won. I don't trust day games. I think we've lost every day game this season. How the fuck did they schedule us versus the Rangers day after Senators? Because F us. Oh, day games are absolutely terrible. But yeah, I'm gonna end it early. I'm gonna get a nice shower, go to bed, hit it up for the morning work I gotta do. I gotta go to work in the morning. Gotta do two days in a row. But guys, I wish you the most wonderful of days. Thank you for tuning in on a weird ass Monday. I know it's weird for you guys, but still love you. All my heart's love. But as I end every stream, I want you to put your love for your team. I want you to go, let's go Islanders, let's go Red Wings, let's go Devils, let's go Nashville Predators. Whatever your team is, put it in the chat because your team would not be who they are without your love and passion and dedication to them. Send the love. Keep it going. Thank you guys so much for all the support that you do every single day because I appreciate it so much. I appreciate your love for your teams and your loyalty and love for your fandoms. That's what this is all about. I'll see you next Sunday after the Ducks game. I'll give you a Bridgeport report. Speaking of Ruslan Ishakov, I'm learning. I'm still learning. Ishakov. I think it's something like that. I gotta learn. And Maggio tearing it up still. But we'll continue it next Sunday after the Anaheim game. Loves, peace. Have a good night. Let's go, Islanders. Love you guys.